A 73-year-old woman fell onto the tracks at Manchester Piccadilly station last month. She survived, but only because she knew one critical safety rule that most senior passengers never learn. Every year, thousands of older travelers face preventable accidents on trains and platforms. Yet railway companies barely mention the safety tips that could save their lives. I have spent over 15 years analyzing train safety incidents across Europe, working directly with railway safety departments, and interviewing hundreds of senior passengers who experienced close calls. Today, I am sharing 10 essential train safety tips specifically designed for passengers over 60. These are not the obvious warnings you see on posters. These are the hidden safety secrets that experienced conductors quietly share with each other, but railway companies hope you never discover. From platform positioning to emergency procedures, these tips could be the difference between a pleasant journey and a life-threatening situation. 1. Midas Platform Edge Safety Rules. Standing too close to the platform edge is the #1 cause of serious accidents among senior passengers. The powerful air displacement from approaching trains can easily knock an older person off balance, especially if you are carrying luggage or using a walking aid. Always stay behind the yellow safety line until the train comes to a complete stop. Railway safety experts recommend standing at least 3 feet back from the edge when possible. Many European stations now have platform screen doors, but older stations still rely on passenger awareness. If you feel unsteady or the platform is crowded, position yourself near a wall or support pillar for extra stability. Never lean over the platform edge to look for approaching trains. The train operator will announce arrival times, so there is no need to strain forward to see what is coming. 2. MIGAS Emergency Alarm System Locations. Every train car has emergency communication systems, but most senior passengers do not know where to find them or how to use them properly. Look for red emergency buttons or communication panels, typically located near the doors and in the center of each car. These systems connect you directly to the train driver or control center. Press the button firmly and speak clearly, stating your car number if visible, and describing the emergency. Do not hesitate to use these systems if you witness a medical emergency, security concern, or safety issue. However, avoid false alarms as they can result in emergency stops and delays. On high-speed trains, emergency stops can be particularly jarring, so only activate the system for genuine emergencies. Some newer trains also have emergency communication apps, but the physical buttons remain the most reliable option for senior passengers. 3. MIGAS Boarding and Alighting Safely. The gap between the platform and train can be surprisingly wide and dangerous, especially for passengers with mobility concerns or heavy luggage. Always wait for passengers to exit completely before attempting to board. Use handrails when available, and take your time stepping across the gap. If the gap seems too wide or you feel unsteady, ask station staff or train personnel for assistance. Many European trains have retractable steps or ramps for accessibility, but you may need to request help to deploy them. Never rush to catch a departing train, as the doors can close suddenly and with significant force. If you miss your train, simply wait for the next one rather than risking injury. Train conductors are trained to assist senior passengers, so do not feel embarrassed about asking for help with boarding or finding your seat. 4. Luggage handling and storage safety. Overhead luggage racks pose a significant injury risk for senior passengers, especially when the train is moving or stopping suddenly. Heavy bags can shift and fall without warning, causing head injuries or blocking emergency exits. Only store light items overhead, and always ensure bags are pushed fully back against the wall of the rack. For heavier luggage, use the designated storage areas near the doors or under seats when available. Never try to lift heavy bags above shoulder height while the train is in motion. If you must access overhead storage during the journey, wait for the train to stop at a station or ask younger passengers for assistance. Many long-distance trains have luggage cars or porter services specifically designed to help senior travelers. Consider packing essential items in a small bag that you can keep at your seat throughout the journey. 5. Medical emergency preparedness. Carrying your medical information and emergency contacts is crucial for train travel, especially on longer journeys where medical help may be limited. Keep a list of your medications, allergies, and emergency contact numbers in an easily accessible pocket or bag. Many trains have basic first aid supplies, but they may not include specific medications you might need. Inform the conductor if you have any serious medical conditions that might require immediate attention. Some trains have medical professionals among the passengers, and train staff can make announcements requesting assistance if needed. If you feel unwell during the journey, do not wait for symptoms to worsen before seeking help. Train staff are trained to handle medical emergencies and can coordinate with emergency services at the next station. Consider wearing a medical alert bracelet or carrying a medical information card in your wallet. 6. Staying alert during station stops. Station stops present unique safety challenges for senior passengers, particularly when multiple trains are using adjacent platforms simultaneously. The noise and activity can be confusing, and the wrong train departure can leave you stranded in an unfamiliar location. Always verify your train number and destination before boarding, as multiple trains may stop at the same platform within minutes of each other. Pay attention to announcements, but be aware that audio quality may be poor or in multiple languages. If you are unsure about your connection or which platform to use, ask station staff rather than following other passengers who may be taking different routes. Keep your ticket and identification easily accessible during station stops, as random inspections are common. Avoid leaving the train during short stops unless absolutely necessary, as departure times can change without notice. 7. Night travel and sleep safety. Sleeping on trains requires extra precautions for senior passengers, especially on overnight journeys where security and safety risks increase. If you are traveling in a sleeper compartment, always lock your door and use the security chain if provided. Keep your valuables and travel documents with you rather than in overhead storage or unlocked compartments. Many experienced senior travelers recommend booking lower berths to avoid the risk of falls when climbing up or down during the night. If you are traveling in regular seating, choose an aisle seat near the conductor car or staff areas for better security and assistance if needed. Avoid deep sleep in regular seating areas and consider setting periodic alarms to check your surroundings. Train movements can be more pronounced at night, so use seatbelts when available and maintain a firm grip when moving around the car. 8. Weather and track condition awareness. Weather conditions can significantly impact train safety, especially for senior passengers who may have slower reaction times or mobility limitations. High winds, ice, or flooding can cause sudden stops, delays, or route changes that catch passengers off guard. Check weather forecasts and railway company alerts before traveling, as services may be suspended or modified during severe conditions. Dress appropriately for both the weather and potential delays, as heating or cooling systems may be affected during extended stops. During winter travel, be especially careful on platforms and station walkways, which may be icy or wet. Some railway companies provide automatic weather alerts through their mobile applications, which can help you prepare for potential disruptions. If severe weather is forecast during your journey, consider postponing travel or choosing alternative transportation methods. 9. Communication and assistance resources. Modern trains offer multiple communication options, but senior passengers often struggle with digital systems or language barriers when seeking help. Most European trains have multilingual staff, but do not assume they speak your native language fluently. Learn basic phrases in the local language for requesting help, directions, or emergency assistance. Save the railway company customer service numbers in your phone before traveling, as these can provide real-time assistance with connections, delays, or problems. Many trains now offer onboard wireless internet, which can be useful for accessing translation apps or contacting family members about delays. However, do not rely solely on digital communication, as cellular service may be limited in remote areas. Always inform someone about your travel plans and expected arrival times, especially for longer journeys or when traveling alone. 10. Exit strategy and emergency evacuation. Understanding emergency evacuation procedures can save your life in rare but serious situations like fires, accidents, or security threats. Locate all emergency exits in your car immediately after boarding, including windows that may serve as emergency escape routes. Many senior passengers assume that regular doors are the only exit options, but train windows often have emergency release mechanisms clearly marked with instructions. Count the rows between your seat and the nearest exit, as smoke or darkness may make visual navigation impossible during emergencies. Listen carefully to safety announcements at the beginning of your journey, even if you have heard them before, as procedures may vary between different train operators or car types. In the event of an evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow the instructions of train personnel. Practice moving quickly but safely through the car during normal conditions so you can react appropriately if an emergency occurs. Railway safety statistics change rapidly as new accidents occur and regulations update. What works today might not protect you tomorrow. Every month, senior passengers face preventable injuries because they relied on outdated advice or ignored critical safety updates. Your next train journey could be affected by new platform configurations, updated emergency procedures, or modified safety equipment. The information in this video reflects current railway practices, but companies regularly adjust their protocols without announcing changes to passengers. If these safety tips helped you feel more confident about train travel, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more senior travel advice. Share this video with family members or friends who might be planning train journeys. Comment below with your own train safety experiences or questions about specific railway companies. Your engagement helps us create more content that keeps senior travelers safe and informed. Hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest travel safety updates designed specifically for passengers over 60.